Hi, my name is Andrea Lingle. Welcome to Writing Practice. Today we're going to be writing through a series of prompts that go along with the Incarnational Study Series, Returning to Grace from the Missional Wisdom Foundation. This short series will be focused on how to create dialogue when things get difficult. We all know that community can be hard. There can be things that we don't understand, that we don't get along with, that we don't see eye to eye about. And creating spaces where we can have difficult conversation not only helps our communities, but it helps us grow. One of the first ways to do that is to help the person in front of you become real. Today we'll be exploring two prompts that you can use to help the person on the other side of the dialogue table become real. These prompts can be used in my basic free writing practice that I have adapted from Natalie Goldberg's work, and it goes like this. Get out a pen and a paper and write this at the top of the page. Get a timer out. You will have two prompts today, so you'll have to do your own timer. The first timer is 5 minutes. The prompt is, when you walked in, I thought. Write that at the top of the page. When you walked in, I thought. You write as fast as you can. Do not edit yourself. I don't care about spelling. I don't care about grammar. I want you to write as fast as you can to try and get past the inner critic, the conscious control of your words. When you can get past the conscious control, then you find ways to write with more passion, to write with more energy, to find new things out about the way you're thinking. So your first prompt, when you walked in, I thought. Okay, that'll be a 5-minute prompt. Your second prompt is a 3-minute prompt. This is a listing exercise. When you are done with your 5 minutes, take a break, shake out your hand, and make a line or something, demarcate something so that the next part of your page is something new. And on that new part, you're going to write at the top of the page, when you walked in, I saw. Now, you will simply write down with no interpretation the things that you see. Now, if you're thinking about a difficult conversation with someone you know, try and write down things that you see about a person that you might know. Try and get very specific. What kind of shoes do they have on? Do they have a mismatched socks? Are their fingernails chewed up? Are there sweat rings under their arms? Don't make any interpretation of these things. Don't try and characterize. Are they nervous? Are they careful? Just write down what you see. If you're imagining a dialogue partner that is imaginary, if you're trying to create sort of the archetype of the person that you might have a difficult conversation with, then just try and allow that person to form in your imagination. It doesn't matter that they're not real. You are able, if you let yourself, to form something in your imagination. And just let it come up in your mind. Don't try and force it. Don't try and push too hard to push anything. Just let it happen. Just write down what you see. This can be a listing exercise with bullet points. You don't have to make it into a paragraph. At the end of these two writing prompts, the first one being the 5-minute writing prompt, when you walked in, I thought. And the second one being the 3-minute writing prompt, when you walked in, I saw, or I could see. When you're done, compare your emotional response to the first and the second exercise. Thanks for writing with me.